Hello, I am Jeannie. Today, as Day 1 editing class using Adobe Premiere Pro CC, we will learn very basic editing skills from the opening the software, import the video and audio clips, create simple text, save it, and export with MP4. To do so, we need to install Adobe Premiere Pro CC in your computer. These days, Adobe gives you only 7 days as a free trial. After that, you need to pay based on monthly subscription. I'm not working for Adobe, just giving you the information about the payment. First, you need to open Premiere Pro. Just click it. It will open the program. It takes 10 to 20 seconds depending on your computer. The box will be opened like this. This is the first screen that you will see. I will select new project, but if you already have a project working on previously, you can choose open project button or just find projects from the recent work list here. Let's click new project for day 1. First, new dialog box will pop up for the new project. First, you have to name on it. Let's name it Day 1 English. This is English class, so I'm going to put Day 1 English. Then location. We need to decide where to save this project, and somewhere. To save and find it easy, I'm going to browse, save to desktop. You can make new folder to categorize better, say Day 1 English. Create and choose. And it will navigate to desktop Day 1 English class folder. And then hit OK, but before that, make sure the capture format. There are HDV and DV. Today we will choose HDV because all the footage that we will import and export will be high definition, which is 2K. What is different between HDV and DV? It's the same as difference between high and standard definition. So we will select HDV, and then if you click search disk, all the different tabs will go to same as desktop Day 1 English. So let's go back to general, same thing, and hit OK. And we see 1, 2, 3, 4 different panels. Some people call this panel, some people call this monitor, some people call this windows. So this is on the top left. This will be source window, source monitor, and then top right, program window, bottom left, project window, project monitor, and bottom right, timeline. So what project windows do? We will store every files like video clips and audio clips and all different sources will be staying here in project window, project monitor. And then when we import the file, either video or audio, if we click on it, and it will show up on source window. And then we can make the in point and out point. It means we can select which part we want to use it for editing, like a start from here and finish until here. So that's why in point, we start here in, hit I, and O as an out point, we finish here, then we call that out point O, hit O on the keyboard. And then program window, anything we bring video or audio to the timeline, and anything on timeline, it will show up on program window. So we will see how to import the video and audio file, and then how to cut in point and out point, and then how to bring to timeline, and then how to edit other detail with text and graphics. First, I will let you know that any panel we select, if we click once, and you see this blue line on the outside of the edge, and if we see this blue line, it means this panel is selected and activated. If we want to change anything on timeline, if source window or a project window is selected with a blue line, nothing will be changed in timeline. So if you want to make any change, you have to click that panel and you have to check the blue line is activated. That means you can make a change or add or minus and everything, anything. Okay, let's do import a file. Go to project panel. Actually, we have 3 different ways to import the file. The first, activate the project window. Just right click once. And there is import tab. You can click it and you can browse. So let's go to like a video file, video source. I'm gonna just grab Candlelight 01 import. And audio file, same thing. Right click. Import, go to audio source, and today I'm gonna bring Gladulun by Dubish. Yeah, import, and you will see audio file as well. Of course, audio file doesn't have video, so you will see only waveform, and this is video file and audio file. Okay, let's go back. Number 2, how to import. On the top, there are menu bars, and then right by the Premiere Pro, there is a File tab. Just click, you will see drop-down menu, and scroll down, you will see Import. Click once, and you can see Browse. So audio file, just Gladulun, same thing, Import, and then File, Import, and then if you go to video source, Candlelight, import. You can do this way. Let's go back. I will go back with the shortcut key on the keyboard, Command Z. Yeah. On the PC, Windows PC, you can do like Control Z, and you will go back to the previous version. Okay. Number 3, how to import. If you just double click, it will go to the browsing menu right away. So I'm gonna bring Candlelight and then double click on project window, any empty space on project window, double click. And then audio source. Same as before, Gladulun by Dubish, import. Yep. So we have now video file and audio file. Actually, this is icon view. If you prefer list view, you can click this one. Then you can see just list. But I prefer to have icon view because inside this video clip, if you move hover left to right, right to left, you can see what's inside in this clip. So if you click this video file, double click, it will show up on source window, source monitor. And if you go through it, you can see all. Let's hit play button. Actually, if you hit spacebar once on the keyboard, it will stop. I'll pause. If you hit spacebar once again, it will play. Hit again, stop. Hit play. It's like a toggle switch on and off. I will stop. If you want to use entire footage, click inside this footage screen and then click, left click, hold it, and drag to the timeline. Just let it go. Just leave it. Then it will make some sequence. So if you can see V1, V2, V3, anything start with V, it is video track. Down below, you will see A1, A2, A3. This is audio track. Each one is different. This footage is video track, video footage. So that's why it is setting on V1 because this is video file. It cannot go to audio file. Yeah, you will see just the prohibition because this is video file, so cannot go to audio track. If you see this source window again, you can see a little icon for film strip and waveform. This is gray out. It means the audio file is not in this clip. So if you see only white highlighted film strip, it means it has a video. Okay, and then if you click the audio file on project window, double click, it will show up on source window. Of course, this icon, see, the video icon here, which shows film strip, is gray out. It means inactivated, but audio file is activated, white color. So that means it has an audio in this file. Of course, this is audio file, doesn't have a video file as well. So if you bring this file to timeline, how to do it is go to this wave little form. It means drag audio file to the timeline, bring to A1, which is audio track. Yeah, same thing. But this is too long compared to video file, right? So you have to make this audio clip shorter. So how you do it? Change, like expand or make it short with like a little bar here on the bottom, or use plus sign or minus sign. It will zoom out, zoom in. If you zoom in, like make it bigger, expand, hit plus sign once, twice, 3 times. If you want to make it shorter, hit minus sign, 2, 3, wherever you want. And then you can make this audio file shorter. Like if you move your Hoover close to the end, you will see red arrow button. Click and hold and drag it. And let it go. Now you move video and audio on timeline. So anything on timeline, it will show up on program window. So you see this one, right? We have another way to do it. Let's go back. Hit delete. Hit delete. Let's do, I want to choose from here to here, let's say. Okay, so starting point, this will be in point. So on the keyboard, hit I. So you see the mark, in point mark, and then zip through. Okay, I'm gonna use the footage until here. Then this point will be out point. Hit O on the keyboard. Hit O. So you see the in mark and outside, out mark. So you can grab this. Either you can click and hold to the video track, or just click anywhere here and then click and hold and drag to video track, V1. Okay. Then it is time to import, drag audio file to the timeline. So double click audio file. Okay, this file was a little longer than this video clip, so I'm gonna make in point and out point. So first, I want to expand this audio file, hit plus sign. You see the detail, the bigger file, bigger image. If you see from here to here, there's nothing there. So if you hit play button, you cannot hear anything because there's no audio there, right? So you don't have to use this part. So stop there. You can make in point here. Hit I on the keyboard. And then you will do like a hit minus. I'll see more. And then like until here. I'm gonna close this part. So hit O, out point. Hit O on the keyboard. So only this part is selected. In point and out point. This is marker. So how you import? Just click and hold this little icon for waveform. So click and hold. Bring to audio track. still longer. So I want to make it shorter. So drag it. So same length. Maybe you can make a little longer, this one. I will show you how to do it. Okay. If you want to make a change on audio volume, you can use two different ones. Click this one. If you just select this file, this clip, and then hit P, there is a pen tool. You see the pen icon, right? So you can click, click, click. But this is too narrow, so you really cannot see the point. So you have to expand this audio track. How you do? Put the selection tool, and then if you move your hover around between the audio track 1 and audio track 2, you will see black arrow button, top and bottom. So if you see the icon, click and hold and drag it to the bottom. It will extend, right? And then I'm gonna make this clip bigger. So hit plus sign, 1, 2, 3. Yes. So let's do still this part doesn't have an audio clip, so you can make it shorter, actually. And then drag it. So you can start from very low volume and then getting bigger. And then at the end, the music goes down. Yeah, let's do it. Hit P, and then you see this pen icon. Click 1, 2. Because the reason why I make 2 points, because the first point is going to be started from the low volume. And then second key will be the higher volume. Then you can control the volume, the lower sound to the loud sound. So how you do it, just click and hold and drag to the down. And then if you put more distance between A and B, first key point and second key point, then the music will be going louder very gradually, but between A and B point is shorter, the change of volume is very quick. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna put more distance. So I want to hear more gradual sound change. So let's do it. It will play the music. Let's pause here, and we will make third and fourth keyframe. So click P or hit pen tool icon here activate it, and plus third and fourth. And of course, the music will go down at the end. So I will click and hold and drag to the bottom, the last keyframe. So we will listen. Now we will make a text layer. I will show you how to make it. It will disappear very gradually. Let's do how to do it. So first, I'm going to put the selection tool. I'm going to remove this and recreate. Yes. So let's say I want to put my text here, this point, instead of starting from the beginning. So I will move my playhead to about 4 seconds. Hit 4, period, enter. Yes. And then I'm going to put my text here, starting here. So if you go to top, you will see graphic on menu bar. If you click once, you will see new layer and then text. Click once. And you see new text layer already built in. So if you click 3 times, it will highlight all text. Yes, but if you want to change this text, like a text font style, font color, font size, align or transform, whatever, you have to go to another panel for graphics. So on the top, you will see another menu bar here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will see graphic menu. So click graphics, and another panel opens up on the right hand side, and there is a browse. So click edit, and you will see this panel. And actually you can change align, transform, and size of the font, and the font style, and color. You can make stroke or not, and background or not, and shadow or not. So I'm going to make this layer, text layer with a lighto. Click font and find lighto. Yes. And then this is too thin because this is a hairline. I'm going to move to bold. And then I want to put more space between the text. So tracking number, I will change like a 300. Hit enter. Yep. And then I will name it Day1 English. Yes. And I want this text in the center, like a vertically and horizontally. How I can do it? If you see this tab, there is an icon for vertical center, click, and horizontal center, click. And this is perfectly center, vertical, and horizontal. But if you want to see specific, you can click at the Save Margin tool on the down below here, click. This is toggle switch. If you click once, it will show up. Then click again, it will go off. And click once again, show, and click again, and off. Okay, if you cannot find this Save Margin tool here, there is always, we can add some menu button here. So if you see plus sign here, click. You will see all different menu button hidden. So this is Save Margin tool. So click and hold and drag to the bottom and then let go. And you have to press OK. For example, if you want to put another one, like for example, let's do toggle multi-camera view. And then you click and hold, drag to the bottom and let it go and hit OK. And it is stored in this box. Okay, let's change the font, like a color. So click 3 times. Then you can change the fill color to yellow or, yeah, this is not good. So I will go back to white color as original. So you can drag here, or you can put just hex code FFFFFF as a white color, pure white, hit OK. And this one go back to original color. We made this text layer. I want to make this text layer longer. So if you move your cursor here, you will see red arrow button and click and hold and drag it. However you want. So I want this one. Yes, good. I do not want text layer just pop up just as a second. I do not want that. And then I want this text layer appear very gradually and disappear gradually. There is an effect there. And then go to project panel, click, and we will find effect. And there is no effect tab here at that time. And click double arrow button, click, you will see effect. Click effect, and there is an effect panel opened. And if you go down, you will see video effect and video transitions. Now I will use a video transition as a dissolve and click arrow button once, and there is a dissolve. Click arrow button again, and of course cross dissolve is set up as a default, but today I'm going to use film dissolve. So go down and you find it, click and hold, and you will move to graphic. Just let it go, and once again from the beginning and at the end, click and hold, drag to the end on graphic. And then you click the playhead. It appears gradually. It will be disappeared gradually too. See? But if you want to make this change longer and expand this one to see better, hit plus sign and click film dissolve little icon here once it's activated, and click and hold and drag. It's longer, and same thing at the end, click and hold. Now we see. Play button. Yes, it's more gradual, so I like this style better. And then we made the text layer, and let's go back to editing mode as a normal, because this graphic panel is opened. I can see very smaller windows. I don't like that, so I will go back to editing mode. Somehow one panel is expanded just very big, and all other panels are disappeared. Let's say only this panel is opened, all gone. It's simply, you can double click this panel, then it will go back to normal mode. Or if you cannot do it, go to Windows, Workspaces, and scroll down. There is a reset to saved layout. Click once, and it will go back to normal. See? Okay, if you like it, just save it. Hit Command S at the same time. It will save. Windows PC, you press Control S as a save at the same time. Okay, let's save it. And this format is PROJ, like a Premiere Project file. So you cannot upload this file to YouTube or anywhere else. Or you cannot send this file to somebody else. You can send it, but they cannot open if they don't have this Premiere Pro software. So how you do it? You have to export with a standard format that anybody can open it, upload, or download, which is very common these days, MP4. So we will export this file to MP4. How to do it? Go to File, scroll down, there is Export, and click Media. Another dialog box will come up very soon. Yeah, this is export setting we will decide. Just first, you have to make sure you select sequence into out. It means you export entire footage from the beginning at the end. Just make sure. And then go to right-hand side, format. I choose H264. This is compressed file, but this is very high quality for MP4. So I choose this one, but otherwise higher quality, and I'm gonna choose Apple ProRes 422 HQ. But that's too big file. So I will choose this one for now, H.264. And then see the output name. Of course, this is Candlelight01 right now, because when we import the video file, the name of the file was Candlelight01. That's why. So I will change this name. So click once. Yeah. So I will say Day1 English. And of course, I will save to desktop. I will not make new folder today, just save it. And then you select output name, where to save, make sure export video check, and export audio check, and then go to bottom and click match source. It will match the high quality automatically, and go down and check, make sure check, use maximum render quality. And everything is okay, yes. And then hit Q button. I will hit Q, connect to Adobe Encoder. It will open up soon. It takes sometimes like a 10 seconds to like a 20 seconds. Just wait. If you do not have Adobe Media Encoder, you have to install. Now you will see another one. Yeah, on the right hand side, it shows 264, H264, and there's just a little before. You save this one. So Day1 English MP4 is ready. So if you go to top, and you will see green arrow button here, you have to press this button. And then you will see all the processor on the bottom. It's encoding. Just wait. And status will be changed to done. See? You see done. It means this file is already exported as MP4, but make sure you have to go to Finder and just to make sure this is really exported the right way. So we just did Day1 English MP4. Yes. And click it. Yeah. There is an audio button here. So audio is exported. And then let's to play. Yes, all done. Just X out. And today you learned how to import video and audio and save it. Just make a new text layer, and you change the volume of the audio and how to crop it, trim it, and then export to MP4. So thank you so much. Have a great day.